You're now witnessing another live of the Andy's Corner podcast with your boy Todd Finney, aka the Legend. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's real late. It's real late. I'm doing this live. It's 11 o'clock. But I am covering the Montana Love versus Steve Spark fight on the zone. This fight is in Cleveland, Ohio. We got Ryan Handy in the building. Big shout out to you, Ryan. What's good, man? Big shout out to you. We got Joseph in the building. Big shout out to Joseph. Big shout out to Joseph. Big shout out to Ryan. Appreciate you guys coming on. Yeah, so we got Montana Love. He's getting ready. He's walking out to the ring. Come out dancing. That's why I'm a big fan of Montana Love, man. He's an interesting fighter. You know what I'm saying? I became a big fan of Montana Love, from his mitt videos. He's got the most entertaining mitt videos, with the dancing and stuff. So, hey Joseph, can you tell me what happened with Richardson Hitchens fight? When I got home and I turned it on, the fight was already happening. But I would say, did Hitchens stop him or did he beat him by decision? It looked like his opponent had a lot of blood on his trunks too. Ryan, he says, glad I got home in time. Yeah, same thing here, man. I was out for a while, but I finally made it back home to catch this. So I'm glad to be here and glad to do this live. Like I said, this is my second live. This is my second live of covering fights, but as I said on last Saturday, this is something that I'm definitely going to be adding to my channel. Try to go live and cover these fights. And Montana Loves his opponent is an Australian fighter, so I think he's coming from Australia or the UK. One thing about Montana Love, before he got with Eddie Hearn, he was very inactive. He was very inactive. I don't know why, but it seems like now that he's with Eddie Hearn, that he's definitely staying busy now. So, big shout out to Montana Love for signing with Eddie Hearn. Josie says Richardson quit in the corner. Oh yeah, so Hitchens lost. No, I thought he won. Jason says he didn't want any more, had nothing left. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised, considering I believe this is Richardson Hitchens' first fight under the zone, because he just signed with Eddie Hearn. So, I'm kind of surprised, like all the stuff, him, he was trading a lot of words with Montana Love. So, I guess that's going to backfire, with Montana Love and him fighting in the future. And I mean, it can still happen, but if he lost, and I don't see him and Montana Love being nets if Montana Love gets past Spark tonight. We'll see how this fight plays out. Ryan Hanley says, "That's what's up, man. I'll tune in when I can. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you." While we waiting on this, while they waiting on announcements and stuff, man, I want to give a couple shout outs, man. Big shout out to Charles Joseph. Big shout out to Michelle Silvers. Big shout out to Javier Alba. Big shout out to Sean Green. All those guys subscribe to my channel. I'm up to 87 subscribers. So I'm 13 subscribers away from 100. So big shout out to everybody that subscribed. Josie says, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, Josie, what you sorry about? But telling me that Hitchens lost, I asked if that's what you're talking about. I'm just kind of shocked that he quit in his corner, because Hitchens been talking a lot of him, and like I said, him and Montana Love, they've been having a lot of words in the past. And for everybody that's watching, there is some fights on ESPN Plus, and then there were some fights earlier on Sky Sports. It's Ricky Hatton versus, I believe it was Marco Antonio, and they had like an exhibition or something. Oh, okay, got you. That's what you're saying. You're saying Hitchens won. Okay, Richardson Hitchens won, and his opponent quit. Got you. Okay, got you. Richardson Hitchens did win. So like I said, if Montana Love get past Sparty night, hopefully they can build up something for 2023. Man, that'll be a real entertaining fight for sure, man. That's a fight I definitely got to see. And for everybody that's tuned in, man, has round one started for y'all, or they face to face listen to the rough instructions? Because last week when I went live with VP Shane on the Goodfellas podcast, I was 1 round behind him, and then when I went live for the Showtime card, I was 1 round behind everybody else. So I had a sore stream. So for everybody that's tuned in, man, tell me if the first round is just starting for y'all or what. Also, big shout out to William Ski Joseph. He just subscribed to my channel. Go follow him. He's a pro boxer. He just turned pro, and he just won his debut fight. So he's one win. He's one win, and no losses. He won his first fight by decision. So yeah, check him out, William Ski Joseph. Big shout out to him. He subscribed to my channel. Ryan Haney says he just started. Josie said the matchup can still be made. That's why they were on the same card to build. For sure, man. That's what make this even more interesting. Both of the guys on the same card. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a 12 round fight. This fight is in Montana Love's hometown, because Montana Love is from Ohio. So he's fighting in his state. So I wonder if the pressure's on him a little more. Since he's fighting in his his state. So I'm sure he'll be okay. Because to me, Montana Love, he's a real good fighter. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot of power, and like his last. I don't know if it was his last fight or the fight before. I know he did get a nice KO though. Let me see. Yeah, his last fight, he got a decision, but his fight before that, he got a knockout. So for me, I got a minute left in the first round. It looked like Spark fell on his knees earlier. I guess it was just like an off balance thing. Yeah, it looked like Spark landing some body shots. Got Love in the corner. They clinching now. So it looks like Spark is trying to bring it for sure. Yeah, both guys just filling each other out. We got 10 seconds left in the first round. Love just landed a nice body shot. Yeah. Ron Hanley says you aren't too far behind me on the time, about 30 seconds. Okay, that's what's up then. Pretty much like I said, as long as we in the same round, I'm saying? Because like I said last week, man, everybody just won one round, ahead of me. So we weren't saying the same things, since I was one round behind. But I'm just message some other people and letting them know I'm live, because some guys wanted me to let them know when I go live. So I'm gonna just text a couple of people. All right, so for me, round two is just starting. Jersey said Spark coming forward, but got caught on the way in and wobbled a little. Can keep doing that. Can't keep doing that. Got you. Yeah, like I said, man, Montana Love, he doesn't have a lot of power, but he can still hurt you for sure. And that's what I said. Like a lot of these fighters, just because you feather fisted, man, doesn't mean that that you can't do good things inside of the ring. Because look at Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant had one of the knockouts of the year with his knockout over Anthony Durrell. Caleb Plant to me is not a powerful not a powerful puncher. You know what I'm saying? But he got one of the best knockouts this year for sure. I don't know what the heights of these guys are, but it looks like Spark is a little taller. Oh, looks like Love went down. Spark was landing some snap. Love is down. Second round and Love's down. Look like Spark landed some nice shots. Like we seen Montana Love, overcome adversity, and his the fight that I said where he got the KO, he overcame some adversity and he eventually got the stoppage himself. So let's see how this one plays out. I'm not too familiar with Spark, but looks like he's bringing it for sure. Yeah, to me, Sparks looks like a bigger fighter in there. Looks like Montana Love is standing against the ropes. Now he's clinching. That's a bad way for the second round. I mean, he's in his own home state. He got knocked down, but we'll see how the rest of the round plays out. So we got 50 seconds of round two. I can't say how round one went, but for this round, I definitely got it for Spark. Since he got the knockdown for sure. Both guys are trading. Looks like Love ran it a nice hook and Spark missed. Love landed a body shot. Like Spark is laughing a little bit. Yeah, so I give round two to Spark for sure since he got the knockdown. Ryan says I didn't want to spoil that, so I waited until you saw that. That was surprising. Yeah, for sure. But like I was saying, man, we seen Love overcome adversity, so I think he'll be okay. But if he got knocked down in the second round, man, I'm thinking Spark definitely may have some pop in his punches, man. So I get that round to Spark for sure. It's showing the replay now. Yeah, like Spark around it. He landed like a right hook, and he was just throwing some combinations, and Love went down. Doesn't look like everything really landed clean. Yeah, he caught him with a hook and just start throwing combinations. It didn't really look like it was nothing too serious. I mean, nothing too serious. So I think Montana Love will be all right. So round 3 is just starting for me. Again, big shout out to you, Ryan, for tuning in. Big shout out to Joseph for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. So it looked like they trading shots. Like Love caught him with a body shot. Like they tied up, but Spark is throwing a lot. Since they tied up. It's like a fill out round. Both guys not really throwing. Yeah, to me, it just looks like Spark is a lot bigger, man. He just looks a lot taller. My it looks like to me, it looks like Spark is more walking down Love. It looks like Love is fighting from the back foot. Now he's got Love against the ropes, but Love got out of it. And Love clinching, body shot by Love. Yeah, both guys in the center of the ring. 30 seconds left in round 3. Looks like Love is landing some more left hooks on. Looks like Spark is landing some left hooks on Love. So, and I'll give this round to Spark. So I got round 2 and round 3 for Spark. I think that was the same. That was the same punch that knocked down Love in the second round. Both guys tied up at the end of the round. So Supply Bandit says motherfucker walked out like he's a king. If he lose, he'll bounce. Big shout out to you. That's funny, man. But hey, that's how Montana Love is, man. He's an interesting guy. I mean, he comes out. He's like in a sense, he's like Broner. Come out dancing and stuff like that. So like, I'm a big fan of Love. With the stuff that he does. Burning that beard in the building. Said, "What's good, bro? What's good, man? Big shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming on." He said Spark look huge, man. That's the exact same thing that I said, man. I said Spark just looks a lot bigger than Love. That's the exact same thing I said. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the height is, but I didn't catch what the weights were and everything, prior to the fight starting. But that's the same thing as I said, man. It's just like Spark just looks like a big dude in there. Ryan Haney, Love looks uncomfortable this round for sure, man. I agree. Brian That Beard says he fought at 154 before. He's definitely naturally bigger. Okay, gotcha. So again, man, big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you for tuning in, man. Appreciate you. So we on round 4, and like I said, I gave round 2 and round 3 to Spark for sure. Looks like Love picked up Spark for a second there. They're in the big clinch now. Looks like both guys landed a hook there. Love just landed a clean shot. Both guys are tied up. If y'all, and another thing, man, if y'all want to drop anything else in the comment section, you don't necessarily have to be about this fight. Even though I am going live for this fight, man. Anything else y'all want to drop in the comment section about boxing? Upcoming fights, past fights, dropping in the comment. I respond to the best way I can for sure. Looks like Love has landed two clean jabs, three clean jabs. Both guys just filling each other out. They're not throwing anything right now. Body shot by Spark. Spark got Love in the corner, but they clinching now. And hey guys, man, I saw some news. I saw a post by Oscar De La Hoya saying that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia is almost done. Like I don't believe it, man. I just wait till we get something really official. But I saw that tweet earlier by Oscar De La Hoya saying Tank and Ryan Garcia is close to being done. I think I would give that round to Love. I think Love landed the cleaner shots and landed some decent jabs in that round for sure. Brainiac Bear said they said Spark 2 inches taller and Love is listed as 5'8". Okay, got you. Love started to feel that natural bigger punches, making him think twice for sure. Let's see, we got Zab Judah in the building. I met Zab Judah, 2020 in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Yeah, Zab Judah is, a former undisputed champion. Big ups to Zab Judah. Ryan Haney says, too bad about the Spence versus Bud fight not happening now. Yeah. That's a huge letdown for the fans this year. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Hanley, Garcia versus Tank would be a banger for sure, man. I'm from Maryland, so I gotta ride with Tank, man, all day. Gotta ride with Tank. Yeah, and I was saying before, Ryan, I'm glad, all the fans were upset that, Crawford and Spence is not happening, but I'm glad that he got this deal locked in with Black Prime Network, because like I said before, if he didn't get this deal locked in, man, he would have been an inactive fighter for 2022. So I'm just glad that he's got a fight locked in. At least he have a fight for this year. It won't be inactive. So round 5, we almost at 2 minutes left in round 5. And I forgot a comment. It says cake meme. Is Stevie winning? I would say yes so far. Now he's got Love. He's got Love in the corner. He's throwing a lot of shots. Oh man, looks like Love could be in trouble. He's throwing a lot of hooks to the body, a lot of hooks to the face. Love needs to get out of that corner, man. He can't fight in that corner. Yeah, so I'm giving this round to Spark. Yeah, but he had Montana Love in that corner, man. Love can't stay in that corner. Yeah, it looks like Love was knocked down in the second round. It looks like he was in trouble in this round. So yeah, so far for this fight, man, I'm thinking I'm giving it to Spark. Nice jab landed by Love. Love got caught with a nice shot. Got a minute left in round 5. Nice, clean jab by Love. Love threw an uppercut but missed and followed it with a right hook. Oh, now it looks like Spark landing some nice body shots again. Got him against the ropes again. Looks like Spark pushed Love off him with his shoulder. You know, most fighters like you know when you're in the clinch, they'll push you off with their hands, but it looks like Spark pushed him off with a shoulder, but yeah, so I give that round. Yeah, it looks like Love said something to Spark at the end of the round, but I gave that round to Spark for sure. Bernard Beer says that Zab versus Spinks in Cincinnati was an epic night. Yeah. I'm not too familiar with that fight though, man. So Ryan Haley Love needs to make some adjustments for sure, man. That wasn't a good round for him, man. Joseph says had Love in trouble with the knockdown in round 2 and big attacks, winning as got to have Spark a few points ahead. Yeah, I got Spark winning. I got Spark winning for sure. Will Stokes in the building, man. Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to everybody, man. Got a busy live for sure. Once again, man, appreciate all y'all jumping on. Yeah, Will Stokes, man. I agree, man. I was saying earlier, man, like Spark looks like a big guy in there for sure, man. Oh, now I think it's a headbutt or something, man. Looks like Love got a cut. I didn't see what happened, but I guess it was a headbutt or something. I don't know. Hey, Will is Spark? Is he from Australia or is he from the UK? Because if I'm not mistaken, let me see. Yeah, so it was a headbutt. It was a clash of heads. So love is cut, man. That's not a good thing, man. That's not a good thing for sure. So it looks like the doctor's checking Love's eye. That's not a good thing, man. You know, I hate when cuts happen, man. But unfortunately, headbutts happen all the time in fights, man. But I think this is going to be a bad night for Love now for sure, man. Right? You know, who knows how that cut's going to affect him? I mean, the doctor's still checking out the eye. He's giving Love some instructions, I guess, to see if he can see. If the fight gets stopped because of this cut, man, I'm gonna give it to Spark. Josie said he's from Australia. Okay, thanks. Ryan Haney said, yeah, I think he's Australian. Yeah, I did too. I just wanted to be sure. So now round 6 is resumed now. And oh man, what in the world? They was in the big clinch and Spark just fell out the ring. Oh, that was funny, man. That was funny. They got in the tussle or something. Something happened, and Spark ended up falling over the ropes and went out the ring. So I don't know what's going on now. You know, I don't know what's going on now. Spark is in the corner. Is the fight over? What happened? Bernard Beer says he's from Australia. Spark, yeah, I figured he was, man. I just wanted to be sure. Ryan Haney said this turned into a Royal Rumble for sure, man. There's some WWE stuff, man. So the fight's over now. It's like soon the doctor checked Love for the cut and said he was good. I got they would get ready to they was get ready start rumbling again, and they just got in a bad clinch, and Spark ended up going over the ropes. So now the fight's over. Josie says, in trouble with that cut being a bit overpowered. Behind cut needs to dig deep, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure, man. The fight's over now. Frank Guerrero, big shout out to you. He said, love is a clown. Joseph said, what's happening? Confusion. I'm confused too, man. I'm like, he went over the ropes, and I'm thinking the fight's going to resume, and now the fight's over. So I'm kind of confused too, man. Yeah, Spark went over the rope, and I'm thinking the fight's going to resume. They're going to continue fighting, but now the fight's over. So I have no idea what's going on, man. Frank Guerrero, love the most overrated fighter at 140. Hey man, I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big fan of Love. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot of power. You know, he doesn't have a lot of power in his punches, man. But you know, he's an entertaining fighter to me, man. Like I said, he's got the most entertaining videos out there. But yeah. So if this goes to the decision, man, I got Spark, and it looks like it's a lot of controversy going on now. It looks like Love's team is getting on the ref about something. I don't know what's going on, man. The ref is sweating bullets too. You know, I'm not really listening to what they're saying, you know, because I'm tuned in with you guys and I got my headphones on, so I'm not really listening. So y'all got to keep me posted on what's being said. Ryan Hanley says, I think they disqualify Love. Oh wow, dang. That's why it looks like Love corner is going crazy. You know, it looks like his corner is going crazy about the ref, and he's still talking to the ref. So. And I see Eddie Hearn got in the ring and was talking. So, yeah, Eddie Hearn is talking to Love now. So, you know, in a sense, this is similar to, it's similar to like Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz. You know, once Ortiz headbutted Mayweather, then the fight would stop. You know what I mean? Because the fight was over after a sucker punch. Now in this fight, you know, Love gets cut. You know, as soon as the round resumes, they get into some little tussle. Then Spark goes to the ring. Now the fight's over. So it seems like after controversy, then the fight is over. You know what I'm saying? So to me, this is similar in a sense to Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz. So they're showing the replay now. Love is holding on to Spark. And I don't from that replay, I don't think Love pushed him. It just happened so fast. And it's showing the replay now. He kind of pushed him against the rope. I wouldn't say he pushed him off the rope. So from what I see, I don't think Love pushed him off. I think it was just more of a. Okay, showing the replay again. Looks. He did have his glove in his face, and it just looks like he kind of pushed him, but I don't know, man. Brainiac Bear says, Love good, but we've seen this movie before with his style. When he come across a hard pressure fighter, it's going to be a long night. Yeah. Now I was saying, not his last fight, but the fight before that, you know, he fought a real tough opponent. And he overcame adversity, but you know he ended up stopping the guy. So I mean I've seen Love in this position before, and you know he still won. But this is definitely different for sure, man. These nuts. Big shout out to you. Funny name. Said Love was getting that ass beat. I agree. I agree. He was losing, but you know, this is just I wait for the fight to end, man. You know what I mean? And I was expecting, you know, a nice 12 round fight, but you know, this is definitely how I wasn't expecting for it to end like this for sure, man. Got some people texting me now about it. Ryan Hanley, Love's corner is pissed. Yeah, man. I seen they were all going off on the ref, man. So and Love was constantly talking to the ref, so that's it. And that's another thing with boxing, man. Boxing always, you know, we can always expect these, you know, a wild ending. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, I got some people texting me. I got some people texting me saying bad sportsmanship by Love. Joseph says official disqualification. Yeah. Frank Guerrero, Love got dropped and clown in his hometown, laughing out loud. Uh, hey man, he's been dropped before, man. So this ain't nothing new. These nuts. I thought Love would prove himself after his last fight, but he don't got a chin like that. Yeah, he got man. He like I said, he went down. He went down. Like it didn't look like the punch was very hard that he went down by in the second round, but he did go down. And like I said, when I don't know what round it was, but Spark was landing some nice body shots and some hooks when he had him, against the ropes. Ryan Hanley says we need a rematch. Yeah, that's the thing. Will it happen? You know what I mean? That's up to Eddie Hearn. That's up to Eddie Hearn. But from the way it was going, if we do get a rematch from the way it was going, man, I would have Spark winning, but unless Love makes some serious adjustments. But Spark just looked like a big guy in there, man. He just looked huge in there. Same thing like when Lomachenko fought Jermaine Ortiz, man. Ortiz looked huge in there compared to Loma. And if we do get Lomachenko versus Devin Haney, man, I'm going for Devin Haney because did y'all see Devin Haney when he stood next to Loma, man? Devin Haney looked huge compared to Loma. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're showing this replay again. So everybody that's in here, do y'all think the push was intentional from Love? Do y'all think he meant to push him over the ring? Like to me, it didn't look like it was intentional. That's just my opinion. But everybody, give me y'all's opinion on that. And do y'all agree with him getting disqualified for that? You know what I mean? Like if you could take a fighter that low blows somebody, you can tell when we could take Zad Judah when he fought Floyd. To me, he low blowed Floyd and then hit him in the back of the head. To me, that's intentional. Victor Ortiz versus Mayweather. When Victor Ortiz, headbutt him, to me, that's intentional because Victor Ortiz headbutted Mayweather multiple times in that fight. But from this replay, and I just seen it about 4 times now. To me, it don't look intentional. So everybody, give me y'all's thoughts on the push and do y'all agree with him being disqualified? Because like I said, the round resumed once the doctor cleared Love and said he was good. You know what I'm saying? This happened what 10 seconds after the fight resumed. So I don't think it was intentional from Love. That's just my opinion. Brandy at Beard, Montana Love got frustrated. I think he was frustrated. Yeah, I do think he was frustrated, since he was cut. He definitely could have been frustrated, since he was cut, And I think that, if the fight continued, I think that cut would definitely give him problems because the cut does look bad. Steve Lutz, Love a great puncher, but when you do take punches like he does, you need a chin to back it up too. I mean, he was still in the fight, man. Let's not get it wrong. He was still in the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was still fighting. So it wasn't like he was knocked out cold, or you know what I'm saying? He was still fighting, and this was what, 5th round or whatever. So we still had what, seven rounds or so to go. Ryan Haney, yeah, I think it was on purpose. I don't think they should have ended it though. Okay. So let me read that again. I think it was on purpose. I don't think they should have ended it though. Okay. Joseph said behind on cards and then cut. He got frustrated and wanted to show he was tough and rough and in the fight it didn't backfire. Okay. These nuts. I honestly think Love was frustrated with Spark and knew Spark wasn't going to stop coming forward. So everybody agreed that Love was frustrated. Okay. Frank Guerrero, the ref saved Love from getting knocked out. Brandy Beard, it was an intentional forearm, but I think he thought Spark was going to keep his foot, and Spark just rolled out and sold it B hop style. Yeah, so everybody, agrees, everybody agrees to an extent that, that love was frustrated and that was an intentional. So I guess, I guess then we could say, the decision, I guess the decision was fair. Love is leaving, he's leaving the ring now. So I guess he is, upset, but we'll see what happens next, man. But I definitely wasn't expecting this, this night to end like this for sure, man. These nuts, even though the fight cut short, it was entertaining. For sure, man. It was entertaining for sure, for sure. I'm glad, that I decided to go live for it. Like I said, man, I got 13 people tuning in, man. So I've been doing this live for 42 minutes. Again, man, big shout out to everybody that tuned in. You know what I mean? This is it's late, you know what I mean? It's almost 12 o'clock, so but again, man, big shout out to everybody tuning in, man. I didn't expect to, have all these people tune in. So, man, big shout out to everybody, tuning in and, commenting consistently. And like I said, man, this is my second time going live on my channel. So, this is something that I'm gonna definitely keep doing, is as long as I can, tomorrow Floyd fights, but I don't think nobody's really, too interested in that. Floyd's done a lot of these exhibitions, so. But yeah, Mayweather fights tomorrow. I believe it's in Dubai, if I'm not mistaken. Terrence Williams, big shout out to you. Says great fight. I loved it. Yeah, it was entertaining while it lasted, man. Just controversial ending, man. Just controversial ending. They're basically showing the recap now. So round two. Yeah, Love is caught with a hook, jab, hook, and then he went down. Yeah, so just showing the recap. But yeah, the way the fight was going, man, I had Spark winning for sure. I got my phone's blowing up, man. I got a lot of people texting me. Yeah, man, I got about 8 texts. So my phone blowing up. Yeah, so I just got a text. Oh, okay, he didn't throw him out the ring. What do you think? Me, from looking at it, like I said, this is my professional opinion. Everybody can disagree with me. Some of y'all can agree with me. Like I said, he was caught. The doctor was checking him to see if he was all right. And soon the fight resumed. Not even 20 seconds. Not even 20 seconds. Bam! Then Spark gets pushed out the ring. In my opinion, I don't think it was intentional, but it happened fast. So it happened fast, but I don't think it was intentional. But like as Ryan Haney said, I don't think the fight should have been stopped. Maybe Love could have got a point did or something like that. And that would probably just even frustrated him more. But now, in my professional opinion, I don't think the fight should have been ended. That's just my opinion. I mean, I would say maybe a point deduction. But it's I'm really interested to see what's going to happen next for Love, man. And I'm a big Love fan. But congrats to Spark, man. Big ups to Spark, man. He came to fight for sure. Brandy Beer, I love boxing, but Montana ended early. I'm about to finish the night with the UFC main event. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I had some people text me earlier saying they're gonna watch the UFC fight. Big shout out to you, man. Thank you again for coming on, man. I know this is your first time coming on, man. Big shout out to you, man. Hope you could come on for some more of my lives for sure, man. Says Nikki T 513. Shout out to you, Ty. Good job. Appreciate you, Nikki. Big shout out to you again. These nuts going to subscribe. Keep up the hard work. Appreciate it, man. I don't know who you are, man, but appreciate you, man. Subscribe. Like I said earlier, man. I don't know if you heard me say earlier. I'm up to 87 subscribers. So I'm 13 subscribers away from 100. So you subscribe to my channel, it'll get me up to 88. So everybody in here, man, please like this video, share it, comment, after the video is over, man. Share, and everybody help me reach up to 100 subscribers, man. That'll be a big move for me and my channel. Joseph says he's switching over to the ESPN car. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, man. I'm gonna see what's going on with that fight if it ain't over yet. But I said it's almost 12 o'clock here, so. Frank Guerrero, the matchmakers did love Dirty though. But me, to be honest, man, I wasn't too familiar with Spark, man. I didn't know much about Spark, but like I said, I am glad that Montana Love signed with Eddie Hearn because he was inactive before he got with Eddie Hearn. So, but it seemed like when he got with Hearn, he would stay busy. But this kind of messes up, the fight with him and Richardson Hitchens. Maybe we could still get that fight next. I don't know, but Richardson Hitchens and Montana Love, they traded a lot of words in the past. And from what I understand, I was told that they were trading loves. They were trading words on Twitter, not towards each other, but about each other. So, despite this, despite the card ending like this tonight, I'm still hoping that we can get Love and Richardson Hitchens maybe next year if Eddie Hearn, decides to go in that direction. These nuts keep it 100. These nuts. Sparks got payback. Sparks got payback after Haney. Laughing. Terrence Williams, I wish that you could do my Dallas Cowboys games live. Great job. Oh, that's what's up, man. Big shout out to you for that comment, man. That makes me feel good, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I started this podcast, months ago. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I wanted to do for a long time. But, these podcasts, is basically inspired by the G5 Jeff TV, VP Shane, and Boxing First Vlog of the Goodfellas podcast. So if you're not familiar with that channel, man, go subscribe to the Goodfellas podcast, G5 Jeff TV. I had my very first podcast, that I was invited on. I did it with them. And, so once I did my first podcast with them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was telling me, hey, maybe you should start your own. Cause I'm a hardcore boxing fan, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hardcore boxing fan. I'm a diehard fan of boxing, you know what I'm saying? Been a big fan of boxing for years, you know what I'm saying? My love for the sport is never going to end. So, so I was happy to, start my podcast. I'm still going strong, man. You know what I'm saying? Still going strong. I got 10 episodes. My last episode that I did was my longest solo episode. You know what I'm saying? Most of my solo episodes are about half an hour, but I did my longest solo episode for 1 hour. So I got 10 episodes. I got 2 lives. I got an interview with a boxer. I got an interview with a coach. So I'm happy with the way that my channel is going. You know what I'm saying? So again, appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Yeah, so I got 16 people tuned in. John Bravo says, is it still going? Nah, the fight's over, man. Spark 1, Montana Love got disqualified. I believe it was round 5. Montana Love was cut. He was cut, and then once the fight resumed, once the doctor cleared him, and the fight resumed, they got in a little scuffle, and Montana Love ended up pushing Spark out the ring, and then he got disqualified. So yeah, the fight's over. John Bravo, big shout out to you. We got her energy in the building. She said, "Man, that was horrible." Her energy, man. What was horrible? Tell me. Give me more details. What was horrible? Was it the push? Was it Was it the push? Was it the him getting disqualified? Well, give me your thoughts. Her energy. She says he didn't throw that man out the ring. See, that's the same. That's the same thing I said a lot. In my opinion, it just happened so fast. It happened so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, love was clear to go, and it just happened so fast. Like me, I don't think it was intentional. I don't think it was intentional. I think the fight should have kept going, but that was the rough decision. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't agree with referees. Some people think referees stop fights too early. Some people think referees stop fights too late. We all don't. We as fans, we're not going to always agree with the referees. We're not going to always agree with the judges. You know what I'm saying? We as fans, we all have our own opinion. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm kind of upset for Love, but like I said, man, big shout out to Spark, man. Big shout out to Spark. He came to fight. He was winning on the cards for prior to the ending. Anyway, John Bravo, fuck yeah, Stevie is from my town. Kid can bang. He can bang, man. He can bang for sure. Her energy. She says the referee decided wrong. No, I guess she's trying to say she don't agree with the ref. I watched the replay. I watched the replay a lot of times. I don't agree with the decision, man. I would think maybe, like I said, it just happens too fast, but I don't agree with it. But like I said, maybe instead of stopping the fight, maybe he should just got appointed. That, like I said, that would have frustrated him. That would frustrate him even more. But I believe that Love would probably have lost his fight if it continued. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a bad cut, man. Who knows how that cut would have affected him. So again, man, again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. This live is almost an hour, 52 minutes strong. Appreciate everybody coming in. You know what I mean? I didn't expect this live to be this busy. I honestly was just expecting for like maybe two or three people, to come in and comment. But had a busy live, man. Like I said, man, appreciate everybody tuning in, man. So happy about that for sure. Terrence Williams, I think the ref made a great call tonight. He deserves better. Okay, yeah. Okay. No, let's not get it twisted, man. These refs got a hard job. You know what I'm saying? These refs got a hard job. Sometimes refs don't see things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these refs don't see things. You know what I'm saying? So these refs got a hard job, man. So we gotta expect it. We gotta expect the refs. We gotta expect these officials, man, for sure. Again, man, again. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this session, man. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody commenting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep these live coverages up. And I gotta give a big shout out, huge shout out to G5 Jeff TV and VP Shaney, the Goodfellas podcast. Like I said, man, these lives are inspired by VP Shane of the Goodfellas podcast. He invited me last week to do cover Deserto and Bivol fight. That inspired me to go live later on tonight and cover the Showtime fights. So this is my second live coverage. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this up and definitely keep bringing these lives to the channel. Spice it up and give it some more flavor. Ryan said that rough was sweat bullets, yeah, for sure, man. I was saying the same thing in my head. I don't know if I said that or not, but yeah, that rough was sweating bullets, man. Like I said, man, these referees got a tough job, man. Joseph, point deduction would have been best. I agree. Now, Joseph, big shout out to Joseph, man. That's what I said. I agree with that. Point deduction would have been best. Love would have had to do something very special after that for sure, man. He would have had to been on his A game. He would have had to been on his A game. Like I said, with that cut, man, with that cut and him being knocked down, I don't think Love would have won. He would have won the fight. Logic Kev, big shout out to you. Says, what happened? Did Love get disqualified? Yeah, Love was cut. He was cut, and the doctor basically was checking him out, and said he was good to go. And then once the fight resumed, they got him and Love and Spark got in a tussle. It happened so fast, and Spar end up going over the rope, so the referee disqualified Love. Again, Logic Kev, I don't know who you are. Big shout out to you though. Her energy, they should have kept the fight going. Yeah, yeah, I agree, man. They should have kept the fight going. Like I said, I still think Love was lost. Yeah, my phone is blowing up like crazy. I'm saying I just got a text that they're going in on Love on Twitter, man. So the internet's undefeated, man. The bots, boxing fans, the internet's definitely undefeated, man. So they're gonna be going at Love's neck now about this, man. Like I said, me at the end of the day, man, I'm still a fan of Love. Yeah, so my phone is blowing up. Rude boy, big shout out to you. That was becoming a good fight. Yeah, like I was saying, man. And I'm saying, like, I agree, man. I think even though Love is cut, man, that if the fight continue, man, anything can happen. Boxing, we can always expect the unexpected in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Love could have turned it around. Who knows? But I felt he would have lost. Mick 457. Love should have shut up and stopped talking. Worry about the fight, not your mouth. Up the Viking. Yeah. Big shout out to you, Mick 457. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to end this session, and people coming in and still commenting. So like big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Rude Boy. Big shout out to Mick 457. Ryan Hanley. The internet is undefeated. Facts. The internet is undefeated. Love should take a break from social media for a minute. Yeah, man. He might want to delete his account or something, man. Because they're gonna be going in on him. But this is what happens in the fighters, man. This is what happens, man. Don't matter if you're the best fighter, the internet's gonna go in on you in the sport of boxing, man. So again, man, I'm gonna get ready to end this session, man. But this for sure, man. This is probably one of my best. I would say this was probably one of the most fun episodes that I had. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tuned in, a lot of people commented. So this is a fun episode. I guess it's just with the fact that how the fight ended and how the fight played out. So this definitely was a fun episode. Again, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in, for commenting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and end this session. But I'm gonna keep these lives up, man. I appreciate you guys if y'all would tune in on the next live that I do. So y'all just witnessed my second live coverage of the In This Corner podcast. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.